Hi, if you're new here, my name is Adam Ross Nelson and I'm a data scientist. In this video, we interview Ryan Collins. Ryan Collins is a current PhD student and he's planning a career not in academia, but he's planning a career in technology. In this video, we talk about Ryan's career, we talk about his research. He also recently redesigned his professional portfolio. I'm a major advocate of having strong professional portfolios. We talk a little bit about that topic as well. Towards the end of the video, we also talk about LinkedIn as a professional asset.
So my name's Ryan. I'm a PhD candidate at Indiana University, Bloomington. My dissertation right now is interviewing evangelistic tech companies, and I'm in my data collection stage right now. So almost done with data collection. So.
Would an example be Apple of an evangelistic tech company?
Yeah, it can be any company that has. They're basically like these communicators that are experts in their field, and they generate some type of excitement or support for technology. So they do that by like doing public speaking, or they write books. So think like Guy Kawasaki. He was this Apple evangelist. He's the one that comes to the top of my mind though.
Well, now we know where you are. One of my favorite questions to ask anybody is first job ever?
Yeah, my first job ever was actually at it's called the Movie Tavern. It's like a movie theater that also serves food.
Is that maybe where the film interest?
Yeah, so I wanted to do film studies. Like I want to be like a cinematographer because I always want to work behind the camera, and I was always sort of interested in that. And I don't think I really networked enough in my undergrad. Then I started to pursue my PhD at Indiana University, and that's when I made the switch from like film studies to like social science research, and I was exposed to these different disciplines that I wasn't exposed to before. When I was in my undergrad, I think I just went with my gut, which was like, I like film, therefore I will have a career in film. But yeah, so it's been a kind of a winding journey, but I feel good where I'm at right now.
A lot of folks in tech have had windy journeys. Not everybody. Some folks landed there directly right away. I know for myself, it's been a windy journey as well. Would you say that your approach for tech and data science is more intentional than what you had earlier in your career? Is that the contrast you're making?
When I decided to maybe look at industry careers, I was searching for that right path. I have really been looking into SEO, and I have a summer into SEO internship.
Speaking of your work, I noticed there's definitely some SEO aspects of your portfolio, and that's what caught my attention. So what advice do you have for folks who are working on a portfolio? When you redid your portfolio, what lessons did you have, and what was your motivation for the portfolio?
I would just say keep it simple. On our other side, Google side, where I basically uploaded all my, I tried to put everything in the kitchen sink into my portfolio. And there's like multiple pages, and then there was a lot of information. Because when I mean like keep it simple, like I would have like a couple pages that really showcase what you want to show. Keep it concise. I found though, like once I started cutting down information, I think that helped a lot, especially if your audience is like a recruiter or like other professionals in the industry. They're only going to have a few minutes. They're not going to spend 10, 15 minutes looking at your website. They want to see it pretty quickly. I think it's also a lesson for PhD students that aren't looking academic roles is that experience maybe like conference speaking might not be useful in a website. Because I had that as a major component, but I just feel like people didn't, I guess, understand how it would relate to the industry. You can't really make a website or portfolio for yourself. You have to think about your audience that you're trying to speak to and what you want them to see.
That's hard advice for PhD students to take, is to cut back on your academic work and the conferences, because you put so much time and effort and energy into that. Yeah. You can use it. It's really important to repackage it and reframe it. What about tools or platforms for building a portfolio?
I use Card though. It's like CARRD, because I was using Google Sites, and I looked at, I think, WordPress and some other ones. But for me, I was interested in time, and I didn't want to spend too much time building a website, so I tried to find something that's pre-built.
Okay, so if folks want to learn more about you, where should they go?
Website, the collinsryan.com, is where I show projects. I'm also really active on LinkedIn. One for just networking and just talking to people and kind of being exposed to all these different like jobs that are out there.
Yeah, I love that you're plugging LinkedIn. For folks who aren't very active on LinkedIn, it's a huge missed opportunity.
And that was the same in my undergrad. Like, I don't think people realize the importance of networking and putting yourself out there and showing off your projects. That's it. That's my interview with Ryan. I hope you were inspired by Ryan as much as I'm inspired by Ryan. Take a look at the video description to learn more about Ryan and some of the other topics that we talked about in this video. Thanks so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in another video. Don't forget, you're more ready than you think you are. Hit subscribe, check out these other videos, and let's connect. I look forward to being in touch.